This FM 104.3. Good to meet Atik.
For NDC for free so. There was a debt management strategy not a was medium-term debt management strategy, and it involved a lot of things. They had an arrangement na yako create sinking fund. Gem fund say wako bobisia na timing
sinking fund.
What's it?
Sinking fund.
No, sunken. That's
sunken. Okay.
Yeah, it's sunken fund. Sa fund no yam fund say makobo bisia na time na SM started to maybe there is some moratorium be time ni nyensu. I need to start putting money. Waiting. Mean trying to say time to be shy and sana. Like time to be drew time I SM started to and be drew and sana must start to ya. Bushim you can afibia so di kakra ekobusa sanking fund. So that time no sooner you have enough money to start. So there won't be pressure on you. And government also divested itself of certain contingent liabilities. Nti nyoma bi wa state enterprises ne bi wo ha aban etwi ho free ho. Nti omuko bobisia na I cannot eba no omo na so mutua. But we abandoned the way and we went back to doing the things that na edika eba no. Get farm for example. Get farm ko bobisia it becomes government's contingent liability. Well, not contingent liability. In fact, and yeah, you can consider it as a contingent liability because omo directly under institutions na aban edi omukobo bisiano omo na omuka sesisia de we can go and borrow on our own balance sheet, but kanaba aban na ebetua until it becomes government's contingent liability until when nyina ekeka ho ama yen kanu ekosoro sesia chama yekaze as the last check it appears yen debt to GDP no is almost 79%. Chama, this cannot be sustainable. Adiwe a hardwin ukosruba for ma ebe how, because at the end of the day yakoji revenues now and we complain about revenue shortfalls and idea aiming ngongo kra say you decided to impose some to introduce some benchmark you can say discount to be obi kokra no mafri amono nipa no pays 50% less of nesu utia. Meanwhile, Sika, we don't have that much money. Now you want to reverse it at the assembly. Why did we in the first place introduce it? Yeah, a lot of populist interventions we could have avoided. What you say? And the chairman, baby, I agree. For me, we have to have a broader conversation because IMF the process needs you've already indicated your intention. Say, I want to have a conversation with you. But we are. The letter of intent are buying so modicon because you usually would take a letter of intent and accompany it with your memorandum. No, I say government should open up. What are the areas we can reform by way of economic policies at the end of the day? Sa program kwasi edin the respite panel be brain. Ne mom so emma ye ho enkochi MP. Because usually some programs it is because there are slippages, there are overruns na sanumantina wa produce pempenso into udra as occasion say deficit am recording bebrebe near me be ye going forward. It would involve cutting down on expenditure. The chairman Kulafwe sorry say omuhio musika say ahunchiraba they need money. Are you going what kinds of expenditures are you going to cut down on? And na bisi aye born bebrebe so be ye kan ye ntie going forward I say ye three breaks no so ye three breaks no so what are going to be the implications and coin ben na ebe faso to absorb some implications no. These are the conversations I think we need to have. As for going or not going, baby, we cannot say yentiminko because already we are not that credit worthy to go to the international capital market to get sika ye here no. If we were that credit worthy, we wouldn't need IMF. Which tells us the ICM no kra there are issues. Either at the end of the day, coupon rates are benyano, untimintia, and subscription no be very low. And your best is to go to the IMF. Now I show Nyoma ye, then maybe Nyoma Jinan we can nominate
Nyoma Jinan
ubetimi akoback beam. And as we speak, our only way out IMF. But near SME can say, Chairman. IMF, so they do what they call precautionary financing.
Precautionary financing. I know you're doing.
You see, Minister of Finance, Enim, everybody in the economic space, Enim said, when your debt is not sustainable, Chairman, a bedroom and will be wow, who said, no, I need to do something. Nanke say we should have gone to the IMF earlier than we are doing now. Now we are extremely vulnerable. Yes, time and not AB. Say our legs were wobbly at some point. Nanke, that was the time and Nanke say, but says here the other form. Oh, auntie, what the form now? And any if you have shaky legs, Udra, Ebi, Nian said Nipan Beso, Munawa Pijao. But baby, I say, yeah, the form kratim. Auntie, Ebi, you would need more than 2 people to even carry you and Sana wait me now. So, auntie, why? As far back as February, countries like Uganda, Argentina said, look, we are headed up the creek. Auntie, I say, IMF no intervening. They wrote letters to them. Until who can letter of intent now?
Ebiswaka say,
Atik say,
Ebiswaka say, Abanyan Kasano, ni tinti, and a son in someone or Kafa and this you know, call IMF inti. There was a certain amount of pride and Omusru.
Yeah, my economics no pride there, boy, bro.
Inti, and then the Diabedru say,
you see, economics no pride there, boy, bro. Because no people these are phenomena, and these are things that happen. No may ACC, and in economics, no people who say if I do this, this is likely going to be the effect. So you can't continue borrowing. When you mean Bobisia, they be our Bobisia, and expect say you have stronger BOP position. And year that you can't continue to record high deficits and expect say, oh, we economy need the original 9 so. And year. Because the higher the deficits, the higher the debt you go to incur. Because you need to finance the deficit. And at the end of the day, you have a so-called borrow, and once you borrow, it puts pressure on your revenues, and at the end of the day, your expenditures no be from you know say we never back. Until whether who can send be a mrea etremu, chama you not see you know where it pinches. Let's say Ebi. Me can send be let's see I find myself in a situation and found me can because I need to get it done right until me maminya omupa omumfanka asem but at the end of the day you must do right by the citizens so and this if one quantina yet to abanoma I doubt even this if for to abanoma MPP for Ghana for do na omuto abama no they are not omo say NDC until like bebuma no to please NDC for. I'm not sure that is that's the thinking Ghana for Mutu Abanama Omono. But
this FM 104.3 good to me